Hello and welcome to NAB Show Live. I'm your host, Ryan Salazar, and today we have Louis Kirkaldie, Head of Product Management at Cinegy. How you doing, Louis?
I'm very good, thank you, Ryan. How are you doing?
Doing great. It's always great to chat with you. You're no stranger to NAB Show Live and Broadcast Beat. So I'm so excited about the 2020 NAB Show, obviously because you're meeting lots of cool people, and it's kind of like a reunion, right, for the industry.
Yeah, we get to see people. I've been working in the industry for 20 years now, so it's actually great to catch up with some people. Some guys and ladies I only really see at the trade shows. So,
yep.
And where better to meet up than Vegas?
Right, and it's the industry announcements that happened during the show are certainly news-breaking. So let's talk about Cinegy and what you guys have to offer. I know you guys make multi-viewers, even with NDI support now. You have Capture and some other platforms. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so I mean, we've been making software for 20 years almost now, and our focus is very much on software, which these days matters more and more. So we can produce playout platforms that do studio playout, linear channels, records for a couple of hundred channels of major sports get recorded on our software, and then multi-viewer to see what's going on. But doing it all in software means, of course, everything we do is cloud ready from the get-go.
All right, so when you're at the 2020 NAB show, what types of clients are looking to work with Cinegy? Broadcasters mostly?
I mean, NAB, we talk to broadcasters more because it's still that kind of show. And so we get conversations with literally guys running major sports in the States through to houses of worship. And we're happy to accommodate all these people and see how our software can meet their requirements. So you do get some people these days at NAB coming by that aren't like de facto broadcasters. They're esports is a great example of a growing area that we've done a lot of work in. So yeah, we're just happy to meet anyone there at the show.
All right, so let's talk about IP video. IP video has certainly evolved over just the last few years, and I know that you guys have integrated NDI into some of your workflow. Let's talk about that and how it's affected things and how you're able to work with different facilities.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really interesting. The last few years, there's been a huge rise of what you can do with IP. I mean, we've had IP capabilities in our product since when I joined 10 years ago. But what's great to see is just the massive collection of different choices customers now have. So, I mean, customers have got the ability to go with traditional transport stream ways, but now there's the SMPTE protocols, there's NDI, and there's cloud protocols like SRT. So what we've done at Cinegy is we don't want to try and tell people what's the right way to go. We just let people go anywhere they want. And because we're all software, we're ready to go with any of the protocols that we can integrate. So we don't make people force a particular direction. We just let them go any direction.
Exactly, that's great. It's the flexibility will obviously bring you more clients in the end, and everything's flexible in a facility. It's fantastic. So how does Cinegy help keep clients up to date?
I mean, the great thing about software is it's pretty easy to update products. So when we work with customers, they generally take out a support contract that includes software version upgrades. So we've got customers in the UK that rolled out our software using DV cassettes still, and they've upgraded throughout time to perform like XD-CAM imports from the original Blu-ray discs through now to just SXS cards that just plug in and copy across. So working with software means that people can actually have this continuous evolution. We'll issue updates throughout the year, major releases at least every year, and we keep evolving the capabilities of their platforms then. And we let the customers replace out their hardware independently from us. They can change that out as they need to meet their business requirements, make something last longer, decide they want to change something out after a year because they want to put in some UHD 60 material. So that's the great thing about being able to say, jump on our software platform, run forwards with us, perform upgrades in place, and keep yourself current without having to go through a whole cycle of bringing stuff in, running it for 5 years, pulling it all out with a major project replacement. We don't need to go through that big bang cycle process anymore. So it's a continuous updating, which is a really good thing, especially with people doing more and more in the cloud, where there is no pull things out, put things in. It's always a continuous journey.
All right, so my buddy Chris Fresnel at Cinegy, this is a huge list. You know, we've all gone to NAB shows so many times. A lot of us. This will be my 10th, I believe. Believe it or not, people think I've probably gone a lot longer than that, but it's not the case. So Chris at Cinegy gave me a 3-page little report here, and it's all his favorite restaurants in Las Vegas. So I always like to talk about cool places to go because people, you know, we have a lot of followers and they get tips to where to go or what parts of town to hang out in, restaurants, whatever it is. So do you guys have a hangout? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, and the Cinegy Hangout is Gordon Biersch. So it's just along, I think it's Paradise. You come out of the convention center and go left past the Renaissance, follow that monorail track along, and then there's the microbrewery there. So you get some great food, but it's some brilliant beers. And it's a really nice atmosphere. It's away from the strip a bit, so you don't feel like you're in the middle of Tourist Central. For me, it feels much more like I'm visiting America, not Vegas.
All right, it's funny. I actually predicted that you were going to say Gordon Biersch. I think because there have been some Cinegy events or whatever that I've been invited to in the past or heard about that were always at Gordon Biersch. That's so funny. So, all right, thank you so much.
They do the best garlic fries.
Oh, really? All right, cool. Louis Kirkaldie, Head of Product Management at Cinegy. We're going to see you in South Lower 11216. That's South Lower 11216 at the 2020 NAB show.